Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kata and this is Budget and Grow and I'm back. Let's go. Welcome back to my channel, friends. How are you doing? I miss you. Oh my god, I'm so happy to be here, so happy to be back. If you're new to my channel, I have been taking a little bit of a break for the month of September. It was just a crazy month and I will talk little bits and pieces here and there in the upcoming videos, but I really needed the break. I actually don't think that I would have had the time to record any videos, so it was a good choice. But now I'm back. As I promised, this was not a goodbye. I'm here and I'm ready to do my debt update. My debt has been, since the beginning of this channel, the number one thing that I've been working on, the reason why I started this channel in the first place. Back in 2022, in January of 2022, is when I finally had enough with my debt. Finally, I realized I needed to do some changes if I wanted my life to move in a different direction, and that's when I started breaking down the numbers and starting to figure out finances. Jumping to July of 2022, last year, at that moment I had kind of figure out a little bit of a rhythm with my finances and budgeting and paying off debt, and that's when I decided to document my journey, and that's when this channel started. That was the birth of Budget and Grow. The reason for the name for my channel is exactly that. I felt like once I started budgeting and once I started to really working on mindful spending rather than just spending what I had available at the time, that's when my life started growing. That's when I started growing as a person. I started taking more accountability and responsibility and taking just control of my life, basically through my finances. So that's the meaning behind the name, and that is the main reason why I started this channel, was to document this debt-free journey. So every month on the first few days of the month I do my debt update, and today we're gonna work on September update. Woo! I'm super excited, you guys. Honestly, I have so much things to talk about, so I apologize if I get a little too chatty, but I'm just really excited. And also, I only have 2 debts left to go from my original like 7 or 8 debts that I had, so these videos are getting shorter and shorter and shorter, so maybe it's not a bad thing that I get chatty. So let's rewind and let me just give you the numbers in which I started this journey. So I started in July of 2022. When I started this channel, I started with a debt of $18,970. By the beginning of the year, so January 1st, I had dropped down that debt to $13,783. So this was what was remaining from that total debt. And actually, back in January of 2022, before I even started the channel, my debt was at 25K. So I've gone down from 25K to 13,783 by January 1st, and as of our last check-in, which was on the first few days of September, I was down to $4,225. Yay! So definitely a lot of progress, and I'm currently paying my last 2 debts. I have 2 Bank of America credit cards with different timings in which they open, so they have a different promotional period for the APR. So 0 APR, they're both at 0 APR. The one on top, the 0 APR period is ending in November, and this one is ending, I believe, in March of next year, so I have a little bit more time. So right now I'm focusing on this one right here. In the meantime, I'm doing only the minimum payments for this credit card. The minimum payment for this credit card is $35. So if we do the math, minus 35, it is currently sitting at $3,219. I did not make any payments up until after the 15th of the month, so this numbers stayed the same. So everything that I pay so far in September has been from the 15th and forward. And let me tell you, it was tough because this past 3 months have been really low on income. I work as a waitress in New York City, so my income is not stable. It's not in a salary, so I get paid whatever I get paid, and then my tips. So if we don't have customers, then we don't have tips. But more so than that, during the summer, we have a lot of tourists. We had a lot of people from the UN conference that it's held every year. And I hate to say it, but people that come from out of the country and sometimes even out of state, they don't tip 20%. Sometimes they tip 18, 15, 10. Sometimes people just leave you a little bit of change. And I understand people have different ideas about tipping and whatever, but just remember that, you know, the servers are not at fault for whatever the culture is on tipping, or the rules or the legislations are on tipping. In my country, for example, servers and bartenders do make a living wage, and the standard tipping is like 10%. So, you know, that's how it is down there. And when I go down there, I respect it and I follow that. And if I were to visit other countries where, I don't know, tip is not accepted, then I will follow that. And if I go to a country or a state where tip is 30%, I will have to follow that, because I'm respecting the culture and the society of the place that I'm visiting. So that's just my personal perspective. Of course, I work in the industry, so I have an in all of that. But yeah, during the summer is rough because we do have a lot of tourism and our tips just drop. So even if we do have business, we just don't make the same money. So that's why I have been very on top of my budget and on top of really thinking ahead and saving money for a rainy day, so I don't get so affected during the summer. And budget wise, I wasn't really affected, but I just didn't have enough like extra money to throw toward debt and toward savings. But I made it work. I did some side hustles here and there. I worked some extra shifts. I helped some friends with some little jobs here and there. And I was able to finagle some extra money to throw toward that. So, you know, so I was able to fully pay my credit card, Bank of America #1, and it's at 0. So that means that I'm officially on my last debt. I'm on the last payment of my last debt of this journey, and I cannot believe I'm finally here. And I've been so excited to share this news with you guys. I just paid it yesterday. Today is September 30th, so it's the last day of the month. And yesterday I finally did my last payment, and I'm so excited. So that means that I have only $3,219 left out of my total debt that I had. That is insane. It's really crazy. And now I am just fully gazelle mode with this debt. Remember that back in July, I decided I was gonna slow down a little bit and put some money toward my emergency fund, which I did, and I'm happy I did. I'm still not there yet with my emergency fund where I wanted it to be, but it is a okay number, I think. We'll talk about it in a different video. But now I'm just like, I just want to get this over with, you know, like, let's pray to all the gods in the world that nothing is gonna happen from here until December, so I don't need to touch my emergency fund. And even if I do have a little bit there, but I just want to focus on this debt and get it out of the way, because I'm so close, so close. And I would really love to start the month of December with 0 debt. So technically I'm setting myself a goal to be done with that in 2 months time. So wish me luck, because I'm really gonna aim for that. So that way, if I enter December with 0 debt, I can use all of the extra income from December to fund my emergency fund and then start working on my retirement. So luckily we have time until April of next year to fully fund our Roths from this year. So ideally, I would like to do that. Ideally, I would like to, you know, fully fund 2023 Roth IRA. I'm not even close to that until I finish paying this off, but that's where I am. And now, of course, we have to color my tracker. It's getting so excited to do this part. So the total debt that I had at the beginning of this journey was 18,970, and my current number is 3,219. So that means that I've paid $15,571 toward this debt. We're gonna divide this number by the puzzle piece amount, and that is 150. So that means that I should have 104 puzzle pieces colored. All right, so let's see. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 10, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yay! Another row. Yay! All right, let's see. Is this the right color? Yes, it is the right color. Oh my God, you guys, I've reached one more row and then one more, and then that's donezo. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Oh my God. And by the way, how are you doing with your debt payoff goals? Are you getting any closer? Are you debt free now? I haven't really been checking channels. It was really a really busy month, so I haven't really had time to do that. I just started this weekend to kind of catching up on some friends and watching some channels. So let me know in the comments, how are your September goals going? How are you planning on working on your goals for the month of October, for the last 3 months of the year, which is kind of crazy to think that we are about to enter the last quarter of the year. That is really crazy to me, because I feel like this year just kind of flew by. Was 100. Let's do this one. I'm gonna start with this one so I don't mess it up. There you go. I have, as you can tell, I have continued to work on my goals. I have continued to work on my main goal, which is being debt free in 2023. That is still my main goal. But I have also worked on my savings challenges and everything else in between in the meantime. So just stay tuned for my savings challenge o'clock video, which is coming soon. And then you'll see all the savings challenges that I finished this month. I definitely went a little savings challenge completion crazy this month, so I have a fair amount of finished savings challenges. Oh, I'm sorry, I just noticed I'm not showing this. Okay, there you go. But yeah, I am continuing on, and I hope you are too. Yay, there you go. Woohoo! Look at that. So we have how many? We have 10, we have 16 puzzle pieces to go, and then this tracker is done. Oh my God, I can't believe it. The tracker is from the Budget Mom. You can find it on her website. It's a freebie, so if you just go there, you can print it and you can have it too. And I'm just so hyped that this is almost done, and I'm so excited to show you all of my new savings challenges. I do have some new products on my Etsy shop, which I will be using on my binders, but you can go check it out on my Etsy shop. I haven't really posted any physical products, though I am going to do it soon, because I had just been out of the house for the most part of September, so I didn't want to, delay any shipments or anything else. But stay tuned, it's coming, all the videos are coming, and I really hope that you enjoyed this video back. I miss you so much, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.